Well, hey gang, how you doing? It's Jonathan again from Tailhunter International, and it's time once again for the Mexican Minute La Paz Video Fishing Report, and this is going to cover all of the fishing action in La Paz from the 11th to the 18th of February 2018. Once again, I'm not exactly coming to you from La Paz. We've been on the road for the last 6 weeks. We've been doing all of the hunting and fishing shows, including Denver, then Sacramento, then we drove up to rainy Seattle and had a great show up there. Then we did Portland and Salt Lake City, and we've still got 2 more months on the road driving around, visiting everyone. Our next show's coming up at the Kern County Fairgrounds in Bakersfield for the Fred Hall Show, and then we're also going to do the Boise Sportsman Show. That's going to be at the fairgrounds in Boise, Idaho. So hope to see you there. We'll keep you posted on everything going on. But let's talk about fishing right now. Like I said, I'm not coming to you from La Paz, but we're on the road. I'm able to look at least a little tropical, put on my La Paz shirt, and give you the full scoop on what's going on, because there's a lot happening in La Paz right now. You know, from about November to about April, as I've told you before, it's kind of off season. There's not many folks fishing, and there's good reason for that. Number one is kind of windy, kind of blustery. A lot of days we can't even get out, and so especially after the holidays and until Easter, that's kind of downtime. We've got a lot of snowbirds in, not a lot of fishermen. But here's the bonus, because normally during these times, we're confined to inshore fishing because of the weather. So we're fishing for stuff over the reefs and the rocks like Pargo, Cabrillo, which are sea bass, Jack Crevalle, those are jacks, and Sierra and Bonita, things like that. A lot of good action, but you know, not the quote-unquote, the glamour fish that everybody comes for. But the last couple of weeks, if you've been watching the fish reports, we've got yellowfin tuna. And these aren't the little footballs. These are some quality, fun fish. 15, 20, 25, 30, 40-pound tuna. And when we're able to get out over to the south end of Cerralvo Island out of Muertos Bay, or just outside of Punta Perico, which is literally a couple hundred yards out of Muertos Bay, we're able to get sardines, and these fish are there. Not a lot of them, but what a bonus to get them during the winter days when normally we're confined to fishing inshore. And like I said, these are fun fish. We're getting 1, 2, 3 fish per day per boat, sometimes 5, sometimes limits of these fish. It's hard to tell because normally, like I said, we don't get them. In addition to the yellowfin tuna, also seeing some Dorado. We had some Wahoo hookups, and some of the commercial guys are saying they're already seeing some billfish swimming throughout the area. So this is really good news for us. I don't know if these are holdovers from last season when we had such a spectacular season, or this is the vanguard of the beginning of what's going to be a fantastic season once again. So we're certainly going to keep you posted, but it's certainly nice to get these bonus glamour fish right now. In addition to the fishing, we've also got the whale watching going on. From January to March, this is when the gray whales migrate down from the Bering Sea, and the largest migration of animals anywhere on the planet. And you know, these were endangered animals, but during these winter months, we were taking daily tours over to Bahia Magdalena. That's about 3 hours away from La Paz, and we're doing daily as well as overnight trips. And this is an opportunity for you to get up close and personal to these animals. Check out these photos, because this is pretty incredible stuff. The animals come down, the whales come down this time of year, and they're able to calve, they're able to breed. During February especially, prime time, because this is when they've gotten used to the boats being around them, and you can literally get up and touch some of these animals. You get sprayed by them. It's a fantastic experience. Not sure how many more weeks they're going to stick around. It's not like they're following any kind of a memo or a specific schedule, but in a few weeks they're going to start heading back north. But in the meantime, we've had some great whale watching trips this past week. In addition, you know, something really special, we sent out some exploratory trips over to Bahia Magdalena. Now this is hundreds of square miles of virtually unexplored area, and we had some great inshore fishing. I wasn't quite sure what they were going to do, but using light tackle, they got 6 or 7 different species, including snook, bass, Pargo, Cabrillo, snapper. I'm trying to think of some of the other fish, but take a look at these photos. I think it's something we're going to check out a little bit more. They had a great time. They brought home, after one day fishing, over 100 pounds of fillets, and that was after releasing a ton of other fish. So we're going to look at that. We're going to check that out for some fly fishing. We're going to check it out for some light tackle fishing. It's something we're pretty excited about, and we'll certainly keep you posted on that. Listen, I tell you what, we're going to be heading out on the road. I was able to set up the small studio for a short little La Paz video fishing report. We're going to be in Bakersfield, and we're going to be in Idaho for our next couple of fishing, for our fishing and hunting show. So hope to see you there. Thanks so much for checking in. We really appreciate it. Please subscribe. This is the Mexican Minute La Paz video fishing report. Hope to have you down sometime soon. This is Jonathan checking out. You have a great week.